Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. I know I've had an insane amount of requests on how we put our Lego ships onto the wall. This is it. So thanks for watching. Make sure you guys like, and if you like this video or any of my son's other videos, make sure you guys subscribe. Every little bit helps. And yeah, feel free to comment if you have any questions. Thanks for watching. Bye. All right, a question that we get asked a lot in a lot of groups and Instagram and whatnot is how do we get these on the wall like this? So right now I'm going to show you what products I use, how we get them on there, and yeah, we'll go from there. So with the smaller ships here, what I do is I use the 3M strips. I'm gonna take this one off to show you. So I usually get an extra little, I'll come up closer, but this is like a 2x6 black piece, and I'll just attach it somewhere like the flattest spot on the ship. I'll get 2 of these, so one goes obviously on the wall, and then one sticks to the 2x6, and then I just put it on there, and it's literally as simple as that for those. I've done actually everything on this wall, or this center section, the small ships are all done with that, and it can do some that are up to half a pound, which is not very many of these, but all the small ships easily work with that. This may come as a surprise to some of you guys, but putting these up on the wall is super cheap and way easier than you think. So pretty much all I use are these, I'll get some better video of it later, but these picture hangers. It's literally just a small little clip with a tiny little nail, and you just nail or hammer that into the wall wherever you want to go. You don't even need to use a stud, preferably you do, but if you don't use a stud, it's okay as well. Both of the Millennium Falcons up here are the two heaviest ones that I have, and the Tantive, and none of those are actually on a stud, and they've been up there for 6 months to a year with no issues. My son constantly pulls them down and puts them back up as he's playing with them. And that is the nice thing about using these hooks, and the way that I do it is, let's say he wants to play with this one. He'll be like, "Dad, I want to play with this one today." I'm like, "All right, bud." And it just comes right up, and then boom, just like that, easy. So I'll get better close-ups of this later, but most of the time he just plays with and leaves this on there. But if he really wants to take it off, it's super easy. Every ship is different, so depending on the bottom of the ship, what extra pieces you have laying around is how you put it on. But I just use a little wire hanger, and that I just jimmy rig myself, and I'll take pictures of that or close-ups of that in a little bit. But basically I just made this custom piece right here. And again, every ship is different, so it all depends on what the bottom of the ship is like. But I put this right here, and you can see, I know it's out of focus, sorry, but just that little black piece there, and put it on, put the hook, put it on the wall. Simple as that, super easy to do. I'll even try to do it one-handed if I can. Put it back on, show you how easy it is. But I use basically just random spare pieces that we have laying around, and usually I have enough good pieces to make the hook. But yeah, just like that. You probably can't again see it, but boom, there you go, just like that, and hooks right on there. You can give it a little pinch, tighten it up, but bada boom, bada bing. I just realized his little micro. So if you guys ever want to know what to do with your extra little tools that you have laying around, you can make a little TIE fighter. And he saw somebody on another YouTube video make just a typical white TIE fighter, T-71, I don't remember what the name of it is. And he's like, "Dad, I have pieces. I'm gonna make that one." I'm like, all right, bud, you go do that. You go make Poe's TIE Fighter. And he came back in like 10 minutes, and he's 6 years old, and I was very impressed with that. But okay, now we're gonna move over to the table, and I'm gonna do some close-ups of exactly how I make the hook. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys another quick video of the how I put these on before I go to move over to the table. But this is the Sith Infiltrator, and I basically just added, you can see that there, hopefully it's a little bit sharper this time. Just jimmy rigged this little unit right there, free pieces that I had just laying around. But that's basically all it is right here. And then I put the little wire hook that I made as well. And all this stuff is literally just pennies. Even the hooks themselves on the wall are, I got like a 6-pack for like $2.99 or something like that. So super inexpensive. And those hold up to 20 pounds. For the bigger ships, I bought the 50-pound ones. Clearly the 20 pounds would work for the big ships, but you know, just to be extra safe, I did the 50-pound ones. They're like $1 more, $2 more, something really cheap. But yeah, that's that. Just put that right there, bada boom. It's that simple. So whenever he, like I say, whenever my son wants to play with one, he just says, Dad, if you can't reach it, he points to it, I grab it, take it off, and it's literally that easy. All right, so told you guys I give you some close-ups, better demonstration of how I put the hooks on the ships. But some ships you can get really lucky. For example, this is the smaller Sith Infiltrator. If you look at the bottom, it has some Technic pieces that I was able to run the wire through. So sometimes, depending on the ship, you can get lucky and just run that right through there. You don't need to make any jimmy rig type of situation, but that's pretty much it. Super, super, super easy. And then that just hooks right onto the wall, right onto those hooks that I showed you earlier. And then, again, this is another example of one where you can just use the ship and just run it right through. So this ship, this one's a little bit more on the ghetto side, but it's okay. I just ran it right through the doors right there. You guys can see that, and just got the wire hanging there, and this will hold a ton of weight as well, so really nice. So I thought I'd grab this ship. This is a really good example of one where I used some just random pieces laying around. So I will take off. Let me try to show you first. So there's the wire right there. I'm just hanging right on those pieces. So let me take off what I built. So depending on the weight of the ship determines how strong I make this piece. But this one used, just should grab my handy dandy Lego tool, but put that there. So I used one of these like Technic pieces right here. You guys can see that. Oh, that's probably a little bit better angle. And then I have this piece, that little 2x6, 2x8 to hold on. And then I have put these on there as well to just give it that extra strength on the ship. So basically that's the piece that I built for this specific ship. Again, every ship is different depending on like how the bottom is, how heavy it is, but that's what holds on to here. And then I just literally just connect it. And that is it. Make sure it's pushed in. There you go. Bada boom, bada bing. Oh, almost. Oh, I know what I did. Haha. That part was sticking out. Okay, but there you go. That holds the ship. I mean, it's not the lightest ship in the world. This one's not heavy either, but super simple. That's literally it. Now I'm gonna go grab the pieces that I actually use, and I'll show you guys a little bit better demonstration of that. And now for the products that I use, I guess you can say. So I use this really thin wire. What I like about it is that it's easily flexible. You can go pretty much make it do whatever you want, but yet it's still strong. The first time I tried doing this, I used a thicker wire and it was hard, and I felt like it was, gonna mess up the Lego pieces and whatnot. So I ended up finding this. One, it's cheaper, which was awesome. It was only a couple bucks for a huge thing of it. But yeah, it bends and does pretty much whatever I need, which is awesome. And then, again, I use the picture hanger. This is what the boxes look like. I can put a link in the description or something if needed, or just comment and I'll tell you. I just got at my local hardware store. These were like $2.99 a piece. So this was the 50 pound. So I'll show you the difference. So this little thing right here goes into the wall, and then you just hammer the nail right in. And because it's at an angle like that, it doesn't matter if you can put as much, a ton of weight. This is the small one, it still holds 20 pounds, which is crazy. And then this one here, so I couldn't find the hook for the 50 pounder, but this is the nail for the 50 pound. You can see the difference, massive difference. 20 pound nail, 50 pound nail. So I use that for like the Millennium Falcon, Tantive 4, and all that stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all you need. That, some wire, a couple extra spare pieces on your Lego sets to hook into the back. Unless you're lucky and you have one of the Lego sets where you can just connect it right there. But that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.